Did you know that Alexander the Great's tomb is still missing, or that King Arthur may have never existed? These are just some of the historical mysteries that have baffled scholars for centuries. But history is not the only source of mystery. There are also many strange facts about animals, biology, geography, space, and the world that will blow your mind. If you want to learn more about these fascinating topics, stay tuned for this video. Hello, and welcome to our channel, where we explore the most amazing and intriguing facts about the world. In this video, covering a range of topics from history to science. Some of these facts are so weird and crazy that you might not believe them, but we assure you, they are all true. So, Fact 1. Alexander the Great's tomb is still unknown. Alexander the Great was one of the most successful and influential rulers in history, conquering a vast empire from Greece to India. He died in 323 BC in Babylon, but his body was later brought to Egypt by one of his generals. According to historical sources, his body was placed in a magnificent tomb in Alexandria, the city he founded. However, no one knows exactly where that tomb is located, or if it even exists. Some have suggested that it has sunk beneath the sea, or that it was destroyed by earthquakes or looters. Others have claimed that they have found his tomb, but none of these claims have been verified. The mystery of Alexander the Great's tomb remains unsolved to this day. Fact 2. King Arthur may have never existed. King Arthur is one of the most famous and legendary figures in British history, known for his heroic deeds, his Knights of the Round Table, his wizard Merlin, and his sword Excalibur. However, there is little historical evidence that King Arthur ever existed. The earliest accounts of him date to the 9th century, and they are vague and contradictory. Some scholars think that he was based on a real leader who fought against the invading Saxons in the 5th or 6th century, but others doubt that he was ever a real person. The stories of King Arthur may have been embellished and romanticized over time, creating a myth rather than a history. Fact 3. Cleopatra's tomb is also unknown. Cleopatra was the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt and one of the most famous and influential women in history. She had relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, two of the most powerful men in Rome, and she fought to preserve her kingdom from Roman domination. She committed suicide in 30 BC after her lover Mark Antony was defeated by Octavian, the future Emperor Augustus. According to historical sources, she was buried with Mark Antony in a splendid tomb in Alexandria. But like Alexander the Great, no one knows where that tomb is located. Some archaeologists have searched for it, but they have not found any conclusive evidence. Some have speculated that it may be hidden under a temple, or that it may have been destroyed by a flood or an earthquake. Fact 4. The Ark of the Covenant is missing. The Ark of the Covenant is one of the most sacred and mysterious objects in Judaism and Christianity. It is a gold-covered wooden chest that contains the stone tablets of the 10 Commandments, given by God to Moses on Mount Sinai. According to the Bible, the Ark of the Covenant was kept in the tabernacle, a portable sanctuary, and later in the Temple of Jerusalem, built by King Solomon. However, the Ark of the Covenant disappeared from history after the Babylonians destroyed the temple in 586 BC. No one knows what happened to it or where it is today. Some have suggested that it was taken to Ethiopia, that it is hidden under the Temple Mount, or that it was destroyed by the Babylonians. Others have claimed that they have found it, but none of these claims have been proven. The Ark of the Covenant remains one of the most sought-after and elusive relics in the world. Fact 5. The hottest chili pepper in the world is the Carolina Reaper. The Carolina Reaper is a chili pepper that was bred by a farmer in South Carolina, and it is the hottest chili pepper in the world. It has an average Scoville heat unit, SHU, of 1.6 million, and a peak SHU of 2.2 million. That is about 200 times hotter than a jalapeno and 400 times hotter than a Tabasco sauce. The Carolina Reaper is so hot that it can cause severe pain, sweating, vomiting, and even hallucinations. It is not recommended to eat it raw or without proper precautions, and it is used in various spicy foods and challenges. Fact 6. The platypus is a living fossil. The platypus is one of the most bizarre and unique animals in the world. It is a mammal, but it lays eggs. It has a bill and webbed feet like a duck, a tail like a beaver, and venomous spurs like a snake. It is also one of the few animals that can sense electric fields, using its bill to hunt for prey underwater. The platypus is so strange that when it was first discovered by Europeans in the 18th century, they thought it was a fake animal, stitched together from different parts. The platypus is also a living fossil, meaning that it has not changed much since its ancestors lived millions of years ago. The platypus is one of the oldest surviving mammal groups, and it is related to the echidna, another egg-laying mammal. Fact 7. The human body is made of stardust. The human body is composed of many elements, such as carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, and iron. These elements are essential for life, but they are not native to Earth. They were created in the cores of stars, billions of years ago, and they were released into space when the stars exploded in supernovas. These elements then formed new stars, planets, and eventually, life. This means that the human body, and everything else on Earth, is made of stardust, the remnants of ancient stars. We are star children. Fact 8. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. The universe is unimaginably vast and full of wonders. One of the most amazing facts about the universe is that there are more stars in it than grains of sand on Earth. According to some estimates, there are about 1022 stars in the observable universe, which is about 10 sextillion. That is a 1 followed by 22 zeros. On the other hand, there are about 10^19 grains of sand on Earth, which is about 10 quintillion. That is a 1 followed by 19 zeros. This means that there are about 1,000 times more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. That is a mind-blowing comparison, considering how many grains of sand there are on a single beach, let alone the whole planet. Fact 9. There are more trees on Earth than there are stars in the Milky Way. The Milky Way is our home galaxy, and it contains about 100 to 400 billion stars. That is a huge number, but it is not as huge as the number of trees on Earth. According to a recent study, there are about 3 trillion trees on Earth, which is about 3,000 billion. That is about 10 times more than the number of stars in the Milky Way. This means that there are more trees on Earth than there are stars in our galaxy. That is an amazing fact, considering how vast and diverse our galaxy is, let alone the whole universe. Fact 10. There are more bacteria in your mouth than there are people on Earth. Bacteria are microscopic organisms that live everywhere, and they are essential for life. They help us digest food, fight infections, and perform many other functions. However, they are also very numerous and diverse. There are more than 1,000 different species of bacteria in your mouth, and they outnumber the human cells in your body by 10 to 1. According to some estimates, there are about 100 billion bacteria in your mouth, which is about 100,000 times more than the number of people on Earth. This means that there are more bacteria in your mouth than there are people on the planet. That is a gross but fascinating fact, considering how many people there are on Earth, let alone the whole universe. Fact 11. The longest word in English has 189,119 letters. The longest word in English is not a word that you will find in any dictionary or use in any conversation. It is a word that describes a chemical compound, and it has 189,119 letters. The word is the full name of titin, a protein that is found in muscle tissue. The word is so long that it would take about 3 hours to pronounce it, and it would fill more than 40 pages of text. The word is not officially recognized by any authority, and it is considered a technical term rather than a word. However, it is still a word that exists, and it is the longest word in English. Conclusion. These are the 11 facts about mysterious information that we wanted to share with you today. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new and interesting. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Which fact did you find the most surprising or fascinating? Do you know any other facts about mysterious information that we missed? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our future videos. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.